I want to take you back to when you were growing up. You lived in really tin shanty poverty when you were younger. How would you describe what you lived in when you were growing up?
We don't have our own house, we don't have land, we don't have even food. We just, we have to work every day to make money to buy food for the family. So even we're too young to work, but we have to work.
See those combos on the heavy bag, punches and weaves. Let's go. Sidestep, kid. Weave. Sidestep. Work it. Work. Now slip. Harder. Harder. Slip down, kid. Don't slow down now. Slip now. Step down. Duck. That's it. Just like that. That's it. Come on. Come on, pick it up. Duck down. To the side. Slip. Keep the chin down. Keep those elbows in. Slip now, kid. Slip down. Good hustle. Keep it up. Right step. Duck down, kid. That was good. Weave out of the way. Go down. Slip.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this grand, spectacular pay-per-view stage. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my partner Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Romero's not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk.
Introducing first, fighting out of General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao. His adversary, hailing out of Guantanamo, Leonard.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is 10 rounds. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Pacquiao's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
What an excellent two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. With this risk-reward, speed-based, aggressive style, how does Pacquiao manage himself against a well-rounded boxing puncher?
Well, he just has to remember that he himself has more than just power, more than just speed. He's getting more and more experience all the time, Joe. Sometimes he just has to make sure that he has patience to go along with those other talents.
Nice block by Romero. Look at that combination by Manny Pacquiao. Romero is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
The committing to the work downstairs with the left. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. That's a huge left he just scored with. Big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Romero's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Solid. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Romero's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Romero's showing us some of those survival tactics that he's picked up as a pro. Was knocked down earlier, and now he's in survival mode.
And that's exactly where he needs to be if he wants to get to another round and if he wants to be able to turn it around, get offensive later.
Body shot, the left hand. Romero's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Pacquiao's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Halfway through this round, Romero is well off. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Pacquiao's left, working well that time. And yet another right hand lands. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That is a sharp uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Keep your hands. So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Romero's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Little head hunting with the left. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Romero. Manny's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. A well-timed hook by Manny Pacquiao. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Romero. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Romero's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. And an Excellent uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Manny Pacquiao. Start of round number 4. Romero is sizzling up those punches thrown stats, but nothing else is working for him. He has not earned a single round on your scorecard.
Well, I don't like the kind of punches he's throwing. He should go to the butcher shop. Cut some fat off those punches.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Manny Pacquiao. Romero's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway. Coming? I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Scores with the combo to the head. A huge uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Romero's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. Solid shot, the left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's over. The fight is over. Romero's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Manny Pacquiao's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes. King's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, fighting out of General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao. His adversary, by way of San Juan, King.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Pacquiao's feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. This looks like it could be just a matter of time now, maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's it?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
Teddy, when fans come to see Manny Pacquiao, when viewers tune in to see Manny Pacquiao, they do it for one reason. They think they're going to see a lot of action. Is that what we're going to see?
Yeah, he's fan-friendly. And you know that he's going to be a guy that's going to take chances. He's going to be a guy who's going to try to get to his opponent.
Manny Pacquiao's tagged. Momentum has shifted. A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Pacquiao's hit by a big left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Solid. Down he goes in the early goings here. Trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. What's the one thing we should be looking for now that Pacquiao is facing a fellow southpaw?
Bring to the game what you always bring. Your speed, your power.
Hard to believe that they can keep up like that. One of those rounds that you just won't forget. Most guys able to land big punches on the other.
Well, in the old days, they'd be snapping one of those capsules under their nose, you know, smelling salt, ammonia capsules. Not allowed anymore. They want to wake them up, get them together. Now you got to dump a little water on them, send them out.
King's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well struck, solid combination. Big shot he just scored with. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. over. King's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, the winner, Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Pacquiao's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Manny Pacquiao's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence. Holtz coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
Fighting out of General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao. And his opponent across the ring, Kendall Rated R. Holt.
All right, fellas, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Pacquiao's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
Well, as we're underway here, allow me to play fan for a moment. I love watching this guy early on in fights because I know he comes out swinging. He wants to showcase that power.
Yeah, you go to a baseball game, you want to see home runs. And that's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be swinging for the fences. Better watch how he doesn't strike out.
Pacquiao scoring with that right hand.
Back to the body.
Took a shot, now he gives the left. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. And he just holds on there.
Good job, buddy. Work in the body. Shot. Keep working the body.
Pacquiao's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Holt's right hand did a nice job that worked well for him. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Huge left hand from Pacquiao. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him, not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Manny Pacquiao. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Pac-Man scores with an uppercut. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Holtz, big shot there. A huge shot rains down, and he's on the floor.
And he has a decision to make, a choice to make right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holtz now getting back up off the canvas. Not much action as he just ties up. Fine looking right hand by Holtz. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. That's a good left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Last 10 seconds. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Manny Pacquiao. Holtz in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Pacquiao's coming. There it is! What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Whoa! Good right hand by Manny Pacquiao. See how he targets that hook? Blocks it away. Each other, the exchange was something special. Cover up! Holtz feeling the impact of a big counter punch. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together by Manny Pacquiao. And that's the end of round 3. So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. He comes back with the left hand again.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Holt's giving me a sense that he really doesn't want to have the fight the way it was. He was stunned earlier, and now so much more defense we're seeing.
Well, right now, what I think he has to do is try to get an Oscar. Get that award that those great actors get, and not show that he's defensive right now, because if he shows that too much, his opponent is going to know what he has to do to take advantage.
Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Super 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Holtz crushed by a big left hand. Oh! Wow, he goes down again.
Caught the elevator fight, up and down all night.
Holtz smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockouts, your winner, Manny Pacquiao.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Pacquiao's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.